Hello everyone, Cassie here. Today, me and my dad are gonna build a camp setup in my Kia Sportage. It is something I have always wanted to do. I would love a travel van, but for now we're gonna have to settle for this. I don't have any experience building anything, well, very minimal. My dad has a bit of experience, so he's gonna help me out and we're gonna build this thing together. Let's get to it, let's go to Home Depot. Woo!
Get in the wood. We got the wood, and now we're going to pay. I didn't get like all the wood that I need, but slow and steady. I don't want to buy too much, so we're starting with this.
Let's take this to my dad's house now. Wood fits. Woo! Okay, step one of probably a million complete. We're gonna officially start this. I'm excited. So we got a straight edge, we got some clamps, we got some wood glue. Fingers crossed I don't mess up too bad. I think this is gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm really excited. It's what, the 22nd, 23rd maybe today? And I want to have this done by the 30th. I think I can do it. Hello and welcome to day one of building with Cass. Woo! Let's get to it.
220. Do you have a pencil? No?
Yeah, I got a pen. I thought we said it was going to be too big at first.
40 and a half.
40 and a half.
Let's bring it this way because I want the sawdust closer to that. No, the whole sawhorse.
It's
Oh, how are you gonna want it? Because ring ding.
oh yeah.
Put the other one on just to see if it's matched.
Yeah. I got a top and a bottom. Woohoo! Making progress. Alright, now we are making the side pieces. Much better.
I always look at when things turn out better than hope they can even put it, you know.
Ooh, alright. Okay.
Be sure to tell everybody I have very limited knowledge.
You got more than I do. I'm like, if I can do it, you can do it too. The back drawer is going to be angled because I want to make sure that the seats can still come up without having the drawers in the seats. So the back of this is going to be angled so that this can come back. This is awesome. So far there's the top and the bottom, and right now we're working on the sides. We need a third piece of wood for the center to divide the two drawers, and there was just this perfect piece of wood there, and it's literally the exact same size, so what are the odds? Woo!
Alright. No, not back there. Just right up there. Okay. You can let go. Could you plug it in now, please?
Sidewalls.
So, this top one, we're gonna have to put a mark there.
Yeah, don't we want it the other way though?
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying to make the mark.
For what? Oh,
to where we're gonna have to cut this piece off.
Are we doing it?
Well, yeah, because if we don't, when we put this piece on top, it's
Oh yeah,
just
for
gonna
the
be
top
hanging
piece.
out
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Okay. Yes, correct.
Oh yeah, okay. I meant the one underneath. If
Well, no, like the top platform of
Yes.
the bed. Yes, okay. I would like to just visualize and slide this under. Woohoo!
I'm just gonna close this up and see
Yeah.
if it gets there.
Yeah. Yeah! Woo! Oh my gosh, it's coming to life.
You say your drawers, are they gonna be flush with that?
We'll see now that I'm seeing this little.
Yeah, me too.
But I do need to put the sliders in.
Okay, well, yeah.
I mean, we could always put like a little chunk of wood here, and if they do have a little gap, it's okay. If we need to put a piece of wood in for the slider to hook onto so that it doesn't hit that curve.
Yeah, or you could just,
Bring this in.
we probably have a few more of those pieces left over.
Yeah, or we could literally just
'Cause
shimmy that inward, can't we?
Well, what I'm saying is, it's only going to take about a ½ inch. Is that half?
Yeah, I was gonna
And just put them underneath the edge, and that would bring it up.
lift
that
it up.
much.
Okay, fair.
That way you've got room even under that for papers, or you know,
Yeah,
legit papers.
Totally.
Not the other kind of papers.
heck yeah. Little hidey spot.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Not
Okay.
that we really need to do that anymore. Okay, so if worse comes to worse, like I said, all we
Yeah.
have to do is shim it up out here,
Totally.
or rip the whole thing apart and
Yeah.
start again.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so are we going with that?
Yeah, I think that's cool. And then we should, I guess, trim that bit off the back.
Yes.
I'm even debating on just leaving this back open just to, like, there's no reason I need it really closed, you know?
I hear that. Yeah.
Saves me wood. This could be the center.
Check the width. Well, I'd say it's just a smidge narrower.
I'd rather have the support there for if the wood does bend in a bit. Obviously, it's going to be there either way because I need it for the two drawers to be divided. A millimeter short, I ain't going to complain. Cassie the builder.
Okey-dokey. Yep. One thing I didn't think about is
It is day 2 of my little camp setup in my car build. I'm going to Home Depot again. I want to get more plywood and pink spray paint. I am painting it pink. I'm gonna make it so cute. I'm gonna add little side molding and pink drawer handles. Yeah, it's gonna be great. So let's get to it. See you at Home Depot. So right now I'm at Home Depot and I'm just measuring the length from the end of the backboard in the trunk area and up to where this chunk of wood hits the seats, because that's what I'm gonna get the piece cut to. Pretty much 32 inches. Yeah, we can push it and make it 32 inches. Okay. Sick. 32 inches. So I want drawers that can, like, are accessible. They aren't gonna be able to slide out, I realized. My mom made me realize that they'll hit the door. But even if I can have a little open cubby on the side, and then one that opens here, either way, I don't know yet, that brings it down to like 30 inches. If we have this board flat, shit, maybe even 28. All right, let's go get some plywood and some spray paint. Okay, so I found some awesome spray paint, pink and glitter finish. I'm now looking for some pretty molding that I can put on the edges. I'm so excited, oh my gosh, and then I gotta get my giant chunk of plywood. All right, piece of plywood number 2 is cut. Going to pay, and then we're trying to get this stuff in the car, so wish me luck. I really don't want to have to come back in for a third cut. Woo frickin' who, she fit. All right, 3 chunks of wood, spray paint, off to my dad's again. Whew. So I almost have the back platform set up. Nothing's screwed in yet. Got this chunk of wood, this chunk of wood, and we're gonna make some little drawers back here. And then that piece of wood that my dad's working on is going to be the drawer for inside that one. And so far that is all I got. The sliders are coming on Wednesday. So gonna wait until then. I'm gonna paint some things pink today. That'll be fun. Yeah, let's get to it. All right guys, time to spray paint. I already did a little bit because I forgot to get it on camera, but pink, look at how cute that is. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. Okay, let's keep painting. Now I'm gonna go home and we'll come back again tomorrow and work on some more stuff. Okay guys, it is day 3 of working on my car camp build out. Those sliders came in. That's what I got in my hands, along with some other stuff. I'm heading to my dad's and we're gonna work on it a bit. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much. Let's go to my dad's again! Woo! We got some painted pink plywood back there. We got some more plywood here. We're gonna put some shelves together today. We got the sliders. So yeah, let's get to work. I think an upward pull. I'm trying to decide if an upwards pull on the button will be easier.
And then when you close it, it's a down push?
No, it'll be the same push either way, and up. But I just think it's easier to pull up than it is to push down with my thumb. I got 2 packs.
Okay, well we don't need these right this second.
Deciding what way I want my buttons. Just plug in. And what do you plan to the pony?
To the horse.
Yeah. No. I keep calling it a pony. In my brain I call it a saw pony horse.
Okay.
We're not gonna hit.
This is the piece we're keeping?
This little square.
This is the piece we're keeping?
Yes. This is the side wall of the drawer.
No, I didn't have it quite hang. 148. No, we know that's maybe you make it exactly the same. That's, why didn't I pull that book? You know, I forgot it was even over there. Jesus Christ.
I thought you had one, but I wasn't sure.
You know, this is actually kind of nicer to work on.
Totally. I mean, saves having to put the ruler down every time.
So they're going like this or like this? It was like that, right?
Well,
Oh,
where's
it was like that.
Side wall?
Oh, those are the side walls.
There's the side wall. This side's wall. So yes, it is on top.
And this is the drawer.
That's the drawer.
Right, so okay, slap that back on there. And then when we put the back piece on,
yeah,
it's on an angle.
Yes. No, the back piece of the drawer doesn't need to be angled. The drawer doesn't need to be angled.
It doesn't?
No.
No, that's a good point, actually. Is this the back of it?
No, this is the other side of the wall. This is our other wall.
But this is the back of the drawer.
I mean, one of these sides is going to be the back, yes.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's
Yes.
gotta be at the bottom.
Correct.
Because your seats flip up this way.
Yes. So.
Yes, there we go.
Remember the gaps? We need those little pieces where our 4 planks under the shelf, under this pink one, so that it lifts off of that and then
Okay, so
sidewall.
this goes like that,
Yes.
but doesn't it have to be like flush with the bottom?
Yeah, but that's the bottom. We're just building a drawer. We just need this to visualize those side walls so we don't make the drawer too tall. So.
So we're gonna have that much gap on the top.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. 100%. Perfect.
I'm gonna drill a couple of holes.
And so the distance, the thickness of the wood.
Right.
Gotcha. Before we drill it in, I'm thinking, should the sidewalls go on the side? Because remember we said it does need to be lifted a bit to get that extra length. And this is just simulating the straight up board. So we still needed a little more on top of the board to get that. So we need a board under a board, right?
So you're saying it has to go on this way, drill this way?
Yeah. Well, not that piece, but those pieces. Yes.
Those pieces.
Yeah. This is for that. This is for the inside. This is the drawer.
That's
This is the
why
sidewall. Because yeah, we wanted to lose a little height and gain a little width.
It's gonna be like that, right?
Yes. Do you by chance have like a can of soup in your house? I would like to measure that a can of soup fits in my drawer. I want to make sure things slightly fit, or else what am I going to put in there? I know the camp stove does, so that's good. That'll probably take about at least this much room. I'm not going to have much room for food, but we're going to have 2 drawers, so it's okay. That'll have camp supplies and cooking supplies. Chips. Perfect. Woo! The cannibals fit. I could have laid them down, but you're rolling all over.
I don't know if you're aware, but I mean,
Rust.
no. I mean, it doesn't always happen, but after you finish spray painting something, you should turn it directly upside down and give it a psh, psh, just to get the paint out.
Ah,
You know,
there's more paint?
Huh?
There's more paint in there?
Well, there's always paint. Like if
Yeah,
you psh, there's paint right up to the nozzle.
True.
But if you do psh, psh,
Yeah.
it'll blast the paint out and it'll never clog the.
Ah.
Plug your thing.
Oh, okay, so if it's not empty.
If it's not empty, yeah.
Gotcha. Twerk like a tiger.
Yeah, you probably don't have to hold it now.
First go! That's glue. Nice. Filled in the crack. It is day 4 of building my little camp setup. I think today will be over the halfway point, and the majority of the hard stuff is gonna be done. I think from here it'll be like 1 or 2 more days that I need my dad's help, and then after that I just need to figure out the bed situation because I didn't like the air mattress that I got from Amazon. But yeah, so let's get to it. Woo! Got the drawer made. I'm gonna put the back of the drawer on. And probably, no, not the front yet, not until that's been put into the box area. So we're working on the little box now. Should have clamped it.
Oh.
Fuck.
Well, we can pull it out. Stuff some glue in there.
Yeah. We kept forgetting to clamp the edge at the end when we put the screws in, so they did split, so we had to fill it with glue and clamp it just to keep it tight. The last one, we're gonna remember to clamp it before we screw. We got this, we're professionals. I can't wait to finish this part and get it in there and just see what it's like with the drawer. Oh my gosh. Just trying to figure out what way I want my sliders, if I want to press the button this way or if I want to have to push it down. I think it'll be easier to pull up instead of pushing it down with my thumb. I guess this drawer is going to end up being smaller than that one. I kind of thought it'd be the other way around.
Damn close to the same. No, a little bit smaller.
Yeah, a little bit.
No.
I would say put the slider on that side, and then I guess we gotta figure out where this middle piece goes once that's lined up. Time to put the slider in.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, it comes up full. That way I can take the drawers out and it'll take a lot of the weight off so I can put it in all myself, hopefully. That is the goal. Woohoo! I don't know how to chop much wood, but I know how to screw it. Is it getting caught on the screw? Woo!
Oh, you want to get it straighter and don't let it, like when it was slipping on the head.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, the sliders are on the drawer. We still need to put the center wall in. But here's my drawer. Well, most of it. I'm gonna slide that back in now, I think. And that way we can figure out where the wall needs to go. Why does it not feel like that's in properly? What am I doing wrong? I get stuck there. Woo! Got a drawer! Now I gotta do the thing where we put the screws in till they tip out.
I like that. I didn't like that.
Couldn't we just put it on the ground instead of having it on here? That way at least we'll have something to like stabilize this piece of wood on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it flush the
Yep.
whole way down?
100%.
There's no curve?
Maybe like less than a freaking millimeter.
Oh, I hope it's less than a Oh, no, yeah.
A hair of a
That's
literal hair.
probably 0.1 of a mil. 12. Because it's not quite sealing at the bottom, you see? Push hard. Oh, yeah,
God.
she's tight now. Yeah, there's definitely a problem. This side isn't in right.
Oh.
Lift it up a bit.
Yeah, it hasn't locked fully
No,
in.
right. So you put lots of pressure on here.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So when I slam it shut, it should lock. There you go.
It's just a hassle of getting the drawer in place. Which sucks because I want to be able to do that by myself. Grab it in. Oh, a ball fell out. Lovely.
It's good fun. Oh, two balls. Are these heavy duty?
Yeah. But it's not because this could have been like a millimeter tighter, right? I'll ask Derek what he recommends. Day 5 of building. So there was an issue yesterday where the drawer wouldn't perfectly go in. I was having issues getting it in by myself, which I want to be able to do. So we measured it, remeasured. It was off just by a little bit, by like 1 millimeter. Oh, that sounds so nice. So we're trying to fix that. And it's a pain in the butt. But we're gonna get it. Try 1,056,000.
Can I try?
Yeah. Still couldn't figure out the drawer. Just gonna say screw that for now.
Ah!
Gonna work on the little boxes that I want where the seats lay down, because that'll be much easier, and we'll come back to this another day. Day 6 of working on the car camp build. Still ignoring the slider for now and working on the back drawer, trunk thingies. I don't know. I don't know what to call them.
Oh, the whole world saw me do that. Go real slow and smooth when you're cutting. I hear it. Fast as you can.
Woo! One box done! Because I'm gonna have to slide them in from this end.
I don't know why.
Well, because it'll be hard to get in the door. Like, I'll put these in first, and then I'd slide the back piece in.
It's damn close, Cass.
I know. Nice. Woo!
Not much stretching room.
It is day 7 of the build. Oh my gosh, we have today and tomorrow, and it needs to be pretty much done. So we're gonna finish this part today for sure. These little box storage areas. There's gonna be 2 of them. Then they're gonna have these hinge tops on them. And then I need to figure out this slider mess. I'm taking it to my mother's, and her boyfriend is gonna check it out and see what we can do. So I'm gonna go get some hinges, and then we're gonna go there. Wish me luck! I got some paint and some hinges. I'm looking for something similar to this, but it like locks in place. I don't know what to call it. Home Depot run is done. Got paint, hinges, folding shelf brackets, some latches. Let's go figure out the slide problem. We're now at my mother's house, and her boyfriend is gonna come and inspect because he's already built one of these himself, so he's clearly a professional more than I am. Oh shit, I didn't even bring the drawer.
On the video, it shows that you push down to open.
Yes.
Didn't you have it to lift?
Yeah, is that gonna make a difference?
Well, it might do, because it means this would be on the top.
Fair.
And that would be on the top, and I think maybe that's why you're having issues maybe getting the drawer in and out easier.
True.
And I was looking at the video of it, and it has it that, and it says precautions, make sure you got the left and the right. So
fuck, I wanted the button to pull up so it's easier on the fingers.
Well, I don't think it's going to be a problem.
No,
all you do is just push down.
Yeah, it just felt nicer. Nifty.
So. There we go.
I feel like that gives you more wiggle room.
Yeah, so this one, you can put it there. And then the drawers have got a lock hit on there.
Oh, that's cool. You put a lock there? So where did you get these giant things?
The hinges?
Yeah.
Just from Home Depot.
Shit, I got teeny ones. Should I get big ones?
Piano hinges. They would be stronger.
I feel like that's a better idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm hoping that the issue with the sliders was just because they were upside down. So, fingers crossed this fixes it. Because if so, that'll make my life so much easier. Okay, let's give it a go. There's still something wrong. Maybe we should try the other sliders? Maybe we fuck these ones up. They're bashing them around. I just want to switch out this whole slider for the other one and see if this slider's just
Can you
messed.
hold that one down?
How about, to save time, you start on the walls of the other box and get them to fit, and I will just replace all these slider pieces.
Now, the thing is, I don't think you need to replace the ones on the box.
No, I wasn't going to. Just these ones.
Okay.
I'm gonna swap the sliders just to see if these ones work. I don't know if we've messed these ones up by bashing them so many times, so let's give that a go. And the box went in, but it didn't fully close. Okay. Okay, so we swapped the sliders. Now let's, fingers crossed. Wish me luck. Oh my god, it almost goes in, but it still does that weird little sticky thing.
I think I figured maybe it out.
What?
It's right out.
Yeah.
So when you're pushing it in,
Yes.
keep these down. Keep them down.
Oh. Cooking, cooking, cooking. Done cooking. We have a working drawer! So right now I just am building these little lips so that my breadboard can sit flush on top so that it's like a little cooking area. So we're gonna drill these in. I think I'm gonna take the rubber stoppers off. There.
I don't know if you should.
I know, maybe, we'll see. I haven't decided yet. My drawer works. Yay! Woo. Screwed this piece down. Drawer is in. We still gotta put the front of the drawer on. I'm gonna leave that empty for now. And now we're just working on the top of these two boxes.
Okay.
Let's do it. Alrighty.
Alright.
Close her up. See you tomorrow. Last day. Fuck yeah. Woo! Day 8. Day 8. Okay. Today is like the last day. Dad's just pulling up. I went and got a nice little piece of wood for the front, like, of the cover of the drawer. I got good screws so we can put the tops on, and yeah, let's get to it. Oh my gosh, last day. I'm so excited. Gonna have to do some work in the future, but like at least after today it'll be usable. So yay. Putting the other slider in so that in the future when I do build a drawer we won't have to take this apart. Okay, we got both boxes done now. Well, almost. We're just putting the little ledge that will be for the pillow area. We need to make a cover for this drawer, and eventually we'll make a drawer for that one. I don't think we'll get to that today because I don't even think there's enough wood for that. I mean, there might be with that chunk right there, but we'll see. I'm so excited to like lay on it fully built in. Okay, so I'm gonna be putting these hinges on just to hold everything together so that the back piece has more like grip in the car, I guess you could say. I don't know. I don't know the terms. I'm so excited. We are almost done. Oh my gosh. Then I gotta go to my mother's house and get some metal cut. Whew. It's day number 8, I think. Last screw. Last screw. At least it didn't hit my breadboard. Cooking on my stovetop. We're done. Okay, we put it away. Boom! Oh my gosh. She is as done as she's gonna be for now. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Alright. Thank you for helping me build. Okay. Oh my gosh. We are done building. Oh, it is the day before I go on this road trip. Come on. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed. Obviously still needs a little work. I need to paint it all. I need a drawer handle. I need another drawer. But you can sleep in it. I'm gonna go get a bed. Woo! Okay, let's go get a bed. And I'm gonna get some little baskets for that spot just for now. Just so I can still use it. Put this little table down. Boom! Yee-hee! Yeah, baby! That's so fucking cool. Oh my god. Ah! Okay, let's go get a mattress. Alright. It is time to cut the mattress. I don't really know how I'm gonna do this. All I know. Ooh. Sliver in the butt. Okay, I would like this to line up with that, obviously. So, gotta take about up to my knuckle off. I should probably be measuring this, but you know me. Okay. I guess we're just gonna friggin' YOLO it, right? Okay, let's do this. That is comfy. Let's go. I brought 2 tools. Okay, we're making progress. Oh gosh, I stabbed the bed. That fits better. There's not much room in here. Oh, so close. Just the teeniest little bit more. Just at the bottom, I think, honestly.